welcome back to the channel. It is Carrie from Carrie Counts Cash. Hope everybody's having a fabulous weekend so far. Mine's been kind of hit or miss, I'm not even gonna lie. The best thing about my weekend is we hit 200 subscribers. Thank you all so much for all of the love and support. It really overwhelms me at times. I absolutely love this community. Everybody is so welcoming, so helpful, has great advice, maybe poses things in a way that I wouldn't necessarily think about, and I absolutely love every single bit of it. So I'm so grateful I can call myself part of it, and thank you for the ongoing support. It means the world. If you are new here, we do cash stuffings, weekly check-ins, sinking funds and savings updates, occasional bill swaps, and once in a blue moon, a budget with me. So if you like those kinds of things and you want to support a small Canadian cash stuffer, that would be great. I would love to have you. This video is gonna kind of be a chatty weekly check-in for the last few days of July, and we're going to unstuff any money that needs to go back to the bank, and then also just kind of combine that with my closeout to do my sinking funds and my savings update for the month of July. So I'm going to be fully honest with you guys and say I've attempted to film this video multiple times. As far as what I was saying when I said it's been so, this has been the negative part of the weekend. Everything is not really going right today. It's the 31st of July. New Brunswick Day is, technically tomorrow, but Monday's a holiday here in my province. We've been doing lots of things related to that, and things have been really hectic on my end, trying to figure out a last-minute trip to Nova Scotia, which I'm going to be going on Tuesday around noon-ish, just because I work Monday night. So I've been trying to get everything sorted out for that. Was doing laundry this morning, and guys, my dryer broke. So literally, they had a parade this afternoon. All of my laundry was out in my deck. Everybody could see all of my business, my underwear, my shirts, my short, like all of it, guys. And I was like, oh my God. And then I went out to the store to get a couple things that I needed. And I mean, the stores are open today. It's a Saturday. Or no, it's a Sunday today, I think. Anyways, I'm working nights, don't judge me. But so I went to the store, and then I got caught in the parade. So I had to do some maneuvering to take a whole bunch of back streets to get home, and it took me 3 times as long as it would normally. So that was frustrating, and I did attempt to film this video once, and my phone just shut off in the middle of it. I don't know what happened. So everything is already on my monthly overview sheets, but we're just going to talk about it, and then we'll roll right into our sinking fund savings updates, and then probably that will shorten the video anyway because it might be kind of longer. But y'all know me, my videos are not short anyway. So this check-in we're going to do from the 24th to the 31st. So on the 24th of July, we had a no spend day. We did really good. I was kind of getting discouraged with the fact that I didn't seem like I was having a lot of no spend days, but I mean, it's okay. We've done fine. It could be worse. So that was the 24th. And then moving into the 25th, I bought a spreadsheet on Etsy, and it's designed, it was a whole bundle, and it's got a way to keep track of your sinking funds and your subscriptions and your debt payments and your year at a glance. It'll show you how much income you've made all year and what you've spent all the money on. And it's quite a big bundle, but I've had a lot of problems with it. So I wasn't super pumped about my purchase. It was nothing to do with how it was set up, but it just didn't functionally really work for me all that well. So I don't know if I'm going to continue using that, but I spent $26.88 on it. So it was kind of a big purchase, and I'm disappointed, but we will see. It's not the end of the world. I can survive, but still. So let's pull the money out of my low priority sinking funds binder. Now, this might be the first time you've seen these binders on this channel. I did say in a lot of my previous videos I was buying the clear ones. And then I just bought this little cardstock from Michael's just to kind of like be this cute little dashboard, and if you didn't know that there was money in here, then you would just like glance over them. So this is my low priority one, and we're gonna flip right to the back. I say back, but it's alphabetized, and we're gonna go to miscellaneous, and there's $30 in here. And of course we don't have $1 bills in Canada, so I'm gonna take all of this $30. I could round down to 25, but I'm not. I'm just taking it all. And then that's it for this day here. Now on the 26th, we went to McDonald's and we spent $18. And then on Wednesday, we went out and we bought $71 worth of gas. Our price per liter at that point was $186.5. I filled up, and then my brother called, I think it was here. He probably called me on Wednesday, and he wanted to know what I was doing this coming week. They are on vacation. They live in Nova Scotia, and he said, you should come down. And I said, 100%, I'll be there. He's like, you don't want to think about that? Nope, I'm coming. And I feel like the mindset there is that it's more important to have those experiences and spend time with your family and your friends over sitting there and going, oh my God, I didn't budget to go to Nova Scotia next week. You know what I mean? Like, it would be different, I guess, if it was like a bigger trip, but I'll be driving. It's like a 5.5 hour drive, and the gas is the biggest portion of it. When I get there, they'll take care of like eating out, and not eating out, but like feeding me and doing all that, and I'll stay at their house. And we are gonna go to the beach one time, so there will be like gas and stuff there as well, because it's a couple hours from where they live. And of course I'll like pay to eat out and all that, but I said to myself, like, I'm not gonna lose my mind over a little bit of money like that. I'd rather spend the time with my brother and my sister-in-law, and my niece probably won't be around much, but you know, it's things like that when I can just get in the car and go, that I'm like, I'm 100% gonna go if it doesn't interfere with any plans that I had. So then I had to do some scrambling and rearranging, but that was okay. So I was like, why did I get gas today? And I should have just waited. But then I was like, no, dumbass, you still would have needed the same amount of gas, so it's okay. But what I've decided to do, and I know everybody might not think that this is the smartest thing, but I have some money sitting in my $5 and $10 savings challenges, and I think I'm gonna pull the money from the $5. We'll see. I don't think I need the $10, but go from there. And then basically I told myself, I said, Carrie, you cannot eat out. You have to save the rest of the money in your cash envelopes. Not that it's much, but you'll start wanting to pay some of this stuff back and mitigating some of the costs that I'll be spending next week. So I honestly, guys, cannot believe it. I have not eaten out since the Tuesday, and today's Sunday, and that doesn't sound like a lot to some of you watching, but for me that's monumental. So I have done so good with that. And then you look at this one and you see, girl, you spent $22 in snacks. How can you say that you're doing well with that? But here I did end up going to my girlfriend's house, and I messaged and I said, like, what do you want me to bring? Do you want me to bring snacks? Do you want me to bring drinks? Like, what are we doing? And so we spent the day in the pool. Her kiddos really wanted some chips and just things like that. So I spent $21.45 out of my grocery envelope for snacks for them. And it worked out great. They were super happy, and we had a wonderful day. So I was happy with that purchase. And then on the 28th, I realized that I'd been fibbing to you guys again when I said that my next special occasion event was in October with Thanksgiving and all of that, because my niece's birthday is on the 10th of August. And I was like, crap, I totally forgot about that. And especially if I'm going to go down to Nova Scotia next week, I want to have her card and her money there for her. So I am going to be pulling $50 out of my special occasions envelope for Maya. So let's do that. $50. And I'm gonna set this, I'm gonna have to figure out where I want to set my cash tray because everything's zoomed in right now and it's hard to find a good spot. And then I'll adjust it when we zoom back out for our sinking funds and savings update. But okay, so there's not too bad. Okay, so on the 28th, we took out the $50 for Maya's birthday, and my nails got done. They were due on the, what day? I think they were due that next Wednesday, so like the 3rd or something like that. And then I was gonna be in Nova Scotia. So I was in dire need. I messaged my nail tech. She's on vacation. She said, just call in. Somebody will get you in. So one of the girls was really fabulous, did get me in on Thursday night, but she charged me $55 instead of my normal $45. It's okay, because I'm like super happy with the quality of these nails, and I ended up giving her $60 with tips. So that came out of my beauty envelope. And then next, my mom had asked me to pick up a couple things for her at the store. So that was $14.36. And she has still not paid me back for that, but that's okay. I'm not in a hurry for that. And then finally, I bought some groceries to get me through the weekend. That was $96.05. So we are gonna be bare bones by the time we get to Monday, but that's okay because on Tuesday we're literally gonna come home from work on Monday night. We're gonna sleep for a few hours on Tuesday, get up and go. So that's okay. And then that was it for the 28th of July. So then on the 29th, we had another no spend day. We had another on the 30th. And today I thought we were going to have another one, but I ended up having to go to Walmart and buy some things, just like cleaning supplies and things like that. My dryer, I said, had broken, so I need somebody to come and sort that out. I don't know yet if I'm going to be able to have it repaired because the parts for my washer my dryer are quite scarce. They're very hard to get a hold of, so that might be trouble, but we are gonna try my best. And if not, I might have to spend money on a new dryer, which is unfortunate because mine is only like just over 5 years old. But it is what it is. And then air fresheners. We got some air fresheners, and those really aren't cheap. So that was $36.12. We'll pull some of that from my household envelope, but I don't know where the rest is gonna come from. Let's figure it out. So for household, what do I have in here? I have $20 in here. So we'll pull that. And then that means we have $16 remaining. Why don't what I can do, let me pull $20 from toiletries, and then that will take care of that because I don't need anything for toiletries for a little while. So I can afford to empty out that envelope for a bit, and it just leaves $5 in there. All right, guys, so that is it for the check-in portion of the video. We had how many no spend days? Let me see. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We had 8 no spend days, which is not terrible. I'll take that. I was feeling pretty discouraged, but that's not a terrible number to have. So next, what we're gonna do is we will just do my sinking funds and savings update. So we'll start with my high priority sinking funds, which is in this binder. And what I'm gonna do is zoom you guys out a little bit more because you don't need to be as close for this portion of the video. So we'll bring my iPad to the side here. Just makes more logical sense in my brain. And then let's get into it. Okay, so we separated them into low priority and high priority when I got my clear binders because my sinking fund in general was just, I had too many of them. So we spaced it out this way, and it's working a lot better for me as far as housekeeping wise goes. So to start out, car maintenance last month, to begin the month of July, had $255 in it. And then now it has, let's change this one to red. Car maintenance now has $50 only. So we had spent that on brake pads and rotors, but that is okay. So it has 50, and that is a difference of $105 negatively. Christmas last month ended out with $750. We ended up fully funding Christmas in July, so that meant it has $1,000 in it at the end of July, and that is a positive $250. Landscaping ended up with, what did it get? 100, 150, 200, 220, 225, and we started off with 175 in landscaping. So that's a positive $50. And medical did start out with 260, and we are ending with 120, 40, 50, 55, 60, 160. So we had taken some money out of here for the dentist. So 160 is what we have in it, and that is a negative 100. New car started out with 615, and it now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 655. And that is a positive $40. Now my Kit Kat Polaris had started out with 145, and he now has 50, 70, 90, $100. And this one is for his food, for his treats, for his litter, just his everyday stuff that he might need. And so that is a negative 45. Property tax was probably the biggest one. We moved that from our bill envelope to our sinking funds, and even though it is technically a bill, it's more of a long-term thing, so I just felt it made more sense to keep it here. For property tax, we have $1,000 in the bank, and then 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 380, 390, 95, 4. So $1,400 in property tax. And then if we compare that to 1,115, that is a positive 285. Yeah. Okay. Y'all, you know what my math skills are like. Do not judge me. Or like, do whatever, but yeah, okay, just making sure. So vet visits was a new envelope. We did not have this when we started out July, so that had 0 in it to start, and it has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110. So vet visits has 110, and that is a positive 110. Adventures has $60, and that is the start of my low priority. So we started out with 60, and that is exactly what we're ending with, which I'm okay with that. And I could spend some of this money next week when I go to Nova Scotia, but I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. Now, budget and planner, we all know this is empty. We started out with $45 here. And so this has 0, and that means we are down $45. Okay, moving on. Clothing was also new at the beginning of July. So we started out with 0, and we have $10 in here. I'm not gonna take that out. So that's a positive 10. DRO, we started out with 240, and we have 1, 2, 220, 240, 250, 55, 60. So 260. And that is a positive 20. Now, Fireman's Lotto started the month off fully funded at 104. That, of course, is still at 104. We didn't add anything, so there's no change for that one. Household, we started out with 0. This was a new envelope. No, it wasn't. I'm thinking of toiletries. Household started out with 0, and we officially have 0. So technically, that was no change. Miscellaneous, we had $10 in it to start out the month of July, and we have 0 in it now, so that is a negative 10. And then special occasions, we had 90, but we spent money on my nephew's birthday, on my niece's birthday, and now we have 25, 30. We have $30 in special occasions, which is a, oops, that's not what I meant to do. So that's $60 down. Toiletries, we just took some money out of here. We started out with 0, and we only have $5 left in there. So it still technically counts as a positive, which is exciting. And then once we started out with $90, and we are ending with 40. I don't even remember what I spent this money on, to be fair. Whatever. It's sitting there, it's available, so. I'm gonna get my handy dandy calculator, we'll add it up and figure out where we got to. This was the total. We ended July with $3,954. So we'll see what the amount sitting in my sinking funds is this month. Okay guys, I am back. I'm gonna speed you through this portion and I will see you at the end of it. Okay, so that's $4,209. Which means if we take the amount we had last month and subtract that, $3,954, we added $255 into our sinking funds this month, which is really exciting. So plus 255. That's great. Okay, so let's do our savings. And I know this is the one that everybody's probably more excited about because I don't always count this on film. Or I mean, I don't count my savings challenges every single week. I only do it in bill swaps and closeouts. So that's exciting. As far as my emergency fund goes, I'm not gonna dig this out, but there is $1,650 in there. And last month we started out with $1,550. So that is a, oops, that's not the right color. $1,650, which means there is $100 more in our emergency fund this month, which is really exciting considering that we had taken money out of here for car maintenance. So we evened it out in the end and even got ahead. Now, cash savings, we had 450 total. Now there's 400 sitting in my TFSA, and there was $50 in this envelope, but there is $100 in here. So that means we have a total of $500 in our cash savings this month, and that is a difference of $50. Yeah. Oops. That is supposed to be green. Okay. Now, for our challenges, this is the part that everybody's probably waiting for. Let's start out with our $3,000 savings challenge and count up how much is in here. Last month, we had $1,065, and I wonder what we have. So we've got $1,000 in the bank, 50, 1, 52, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 360, 370, 75, 80. $1,380 in our $3,000 savings challenge. 1380, which is a positive $315. $315, guys. What? Oh, that's great. That is so great. So we'll tuck that back in and move right on to our 5K savings challenge. And this one I know is super close to a 1K slip, so I might have to do a bill swap at the end of next month, even though I had said the next one will be September. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, 850, 900, 920, 940, 950, 960, 970, 975. This one builds up so fast. So we started out the month with 480. So we have more than doubled this one this month. 975, which I'm not even gonna try this one. 975 minus 480 is 495. Okay, $25 per week. We started out, I think, with $650. Yep, $650. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 7, 20, 40, 45, 50. $750. $750, which is a positive $100. And that's not a bad addition. So $5 savings challenge is pretty thick. So I feel like it's probably justifiable that I use this money to go to Nova Scotia with next week. So we have 5, 10, 5, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50, 5, 60, 5, 70, 5, 80, 5, 90, 5, 1. $100 there. 5, 10, 5, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50, 5, 60, 5, 70, 175 here, or yeah, 175 in total. $175 in our $5 savings challenge. And I do know that there is some 5s and 10s in my wallet to be rolled over. I'm still going to continue to do that, even though I will technically be working to pay back my Visa for whatever I spend next week, but that's okay. So $175 there. And we started out with $115. So that is a difference of $60 we added into our $5 bill challenge in July. This really adds up. Our $10 bill started out at $150, and we are ending with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, $210. 210 is not anything to turn your nose up at either. That is crazy just for rolling money over from my spending envelopes. So 210, and that is also a difference of $60. So let's add these up and see where I'm at with my savings. $5,640. $5,640. And compared to last month, we ended with $4,460. So minus 4,460, that is $1,180 we added to our savings binder this month. That, guys, is nuts. That's nuts. Okay guys, so I just wanted to pop on really quickly. The camera cut off and finish off this video. I know it's really long, bear with me, but last month we ended out the month with our cumulative total in both savings and sinking funds at $8,414, and this month we have $9,849. So that is a really, really healthy chunk of change, and I am so excited about that, because that is a great wad of cash that I can put towards debt at the end of the year as far as my challenges goes, which is what we're working towards. So I am not complaining one bit at all. So the next video I'm gonna see you guys in will be my cash stuffing for my first paycheck in August, and it will be a little bit later than normal. It will come out on Saturday because I'll be in Nova Scotia until Friday. So I'll see you when I see you.